Salutations everyone, and welcome to my For Glory guide for Zelda, a princess that fights back. Ain't no dragon gonna keep her locked up in a tower. She's gonna fight back, and granted, while she might be as good as her alter ego ninja counterpart of Sheik, she definitely has some to offer. She's not gonna be one of the better characters in the game. She's got a lot of flaws, but as with all characters, she does have her strengths, and her strengths are pretty good. But let's go with the negatives for the first off. She's very, very light. At an 85 weight, she's tied for 41st heaviest character in the game. She's very, very slow, one of the 5 worst in running, and one of the 10 worst in walk speed. Air speed, she's probably in the middle. Fall speed, she's, in the bottom 15 area. So, when it comes to comboing her, not the hardest thing to do, especially since she's so floaty, she's so tall, she's got a pretty big hitbox. That dress is, it's dragging her down. That's why she takes it off when she becomes Sheik and it just becomes 10 times more powerful. Kind of like, the exact opposite of what happens with, what should happen with Zero Suit and Samus. But regardless, she definitely has some good tools. She's kind of a glass cannon in that she's, very, very weak. She's quite light. She's very floaty, easy to hit, easy to kill, easy to combo, but she has some quite strong attacks. She's got a rather defensive playstyle and has a lot of defensive tools. She can still pack a punch, but when you compare her to the rest of the cast, and especially the upper echelon of the roster, she does have some trouble doing damage, and especially having troubles getting kills. Now, she has some better defense than I would say on average. She's got Nairu's Love, her neutral special, very good, multi-hit, punishes rolls, punishes approaches, punishes people, with slower aerials, reflects projectiles. You can do a Nairu's Love tech, which is if you DI after you're getting hit towards your opponent with a Nairu's Love, you kind of come back at them and ruin their, potential combo follow-ups. So, Nairu's Love, fantastic. She also has, the down B, the Phantom Blade, to get some edge guarding options and limiting your opponent's, options that they can do off stage as well as on stage. It kind of gives you a wall. It does have very low HP, but it can absorb some attacks. And she packs a punch with that up B. That wind, baby, can knock a bitch out. As you can see, with just a bit of rage, able to take out that Charizard at not too high of a percent when you're comparing, kill moves. It is her strongest move. It's going to be one of your main kill moves, and is also a great defensive option to get out of edge guard situations by teleporting behind your opponent, or, especially if you're, not on For Glory and you have platforms, you can teleport every which way like your Hayden Christensen and Jumper. You can just go all over the place. You can, decide how far you want to go with the teleport. You can kill people on stage with it. You can kill people with the elevator. The elevator, which is, how I killed the Charizard, where you, on a stationary target right next to you, elevator, the up B, launch them up and then catch them with the second hit. That'll kill most characters in the 60 to 70% range. You can kill as early as the 50s for some of the lighter characters, and, in the 80s for most of the other heavy characters. Although I have heard that Mega Man is actually, for some reason, the hardest one to kill with the elevator attack. Dash attack can kill, as you can see. Not a great approach option, but it's a surprise kill move. She has, a pretty decent dash when it comes to spacing out her forward smash, which is one of her better smash attacks. Down smash, while it is kind of fast, is basically just as useful as a down tilt, but, a little bit slower, but a little bit stronger. It's never going to secure you any kills. It's very, very small. It's the size of her dress, for crying out loud. And here's this fox just going to keep spamming that down smash until he gets the kill. So, good luck to him there. With the down smash, you're not going to get much, so it's forward smash and up smash. Up smash to catch your aerial opponents. It can also hit a grounded opponent, not on all the hits, but all you need to do for that up smash is to land them on one hit, and as long as they're at kill percent, you're going to get the kill, because the thing is strong. Up smash strong, forward smash pretty strong, multi-hit, and the up B. You can also kill with all of your aerials, which are sweet spotted. Up air being the strongest, kind of really easy for your opponent to dodge. It has a deceptively tiny little hitbox, and oh, that's what I wanted you to do, Fox, right into the up smash. Just so strong. I'll catch that Firefox all day, air day. So all of her aerials can kill. Up air being the strongest, but kind of the hardest to hit. Her down air is a spike at the tip. Pretty decent spike. And there, if you Din's Fire while you're off stage, you will fall to your death. I don't know why they do that. Din's Fire is kind of useless. Like you feel like it should be better than it actually is. Sure, it can kill if sweet spotted and, you know, they're over 100%, so you don't need to be at a ridiculous percentage to net kill with Din's Fire, but very easy to dodge, much like her other fire attack, her up air. But it's too risky and just really shouldn't be used. So every time you see me use it, I probably shouldn't be. But, you know, I felt like, you know, it needed to have some good uses. Off stage, sure, you might be able to net a kill with it if your opponent, you know, misreads the direction, or if they have really bad recovery and they're out of jumps and air dodging can put them in a bad situation. But for the most part, Din's Fire really easy to outmaneuver. Your down special is going to be your best edge guarding tool. Fully charged, it will kill most characters at high percents, and I was able to get the kill with the Din's Fire there. It was sweet spotted with her, like her aerials. The sweet spot, you know, very, very hard to hit. On the forward air and the back air, you need to sweet spot to kill with those things, but at least you can kill with all of the aerials. You just need to be able to sweet spot with all of them. To do that, they also do quite a bit of damage. Your forward air or your back air sweet spotted will do 20% damage, sometimes 21, you know, it depends on the situation. And there's always half percents, you know, that come into the equation and whatnot. But for the most part, it's they're going to be pretty hard to hit. But if you can get some early kills. Zelda, while she is floaty and has trouble killing, she can net early kills if you can get the tipper on her aerials, or get him with the up B or the edge guard. And there's the elevator right there on a Yoshi that was like at 50%, but I had full rage, so I was able to take out that Yoshi. Otherwise, I would probably have to get it at like high 60s, maybe low 70s for a lighter character like Yoshi. But bringing that comeback after that SV on that Din's Fire did feel pretty darn good. And that wasn't the worst Yoshi I've ever faced. You know, Yoshi's a fantastic character, definitely top tier. But with Zelda, you mostly want to play defensively and keep away. Din's Fire leaves a lot to be desired. You have the Nairu's Love to punish approaches, as you can see right there. It's your best combo breaker, and, you know, try to get them off stage is really the best opportunity for Zelda to get kills. Hitting them with Din's Fire or the down B. You know, that'll limit their options so that they go downward. They try to recover below, in which case you can try to hit them with the down air. Well, not the easiest spike to hit in the world. It's definitely not the hardest. It's pretty decent. And she doesn't have like a lot of, you know, attacks or aerials that will stage spike unless you tipper them, which isn't going to be the easiest thing to do. And there's the down B, just whiffing, but that is your best edge guarding tool. And if you get the full charge, you probably will get the kill. You might even get, you know, early kills on some of the heavier characters from 70 to 80% if you hit them at the very edge of the attack. It's quite strong, and then being that far off of the stage can net some pretty early kills. But for the most part, it's all about limiting your opponent's options and mixing it up, saving that up B for the elevator percentage moments. You can also straight up kill them horizontally. Your opponent is really hard pressed to read it unless they are looking for it, so definitely don't spam it. And I just keep getting spiked by this donkey's foot, but, you know, I'm gonna try to do what I can. You know, Zelda is just so strong with rage. Get the tipper back air right there, a little bit of more damage. She's very light, so I do have to, you know, keep my wits about me. Her grab range, not fantastic. Her throws, you're not going to get many follow-ups on. Your down throw is the only one that is not weight dependent, so you're going to get your more guaranteed hits out of it. You can follow up with up air or back air or forward air, depending on opponent DI, but they're all still quite hard to hit. And see, there's the power of up smash. He rolled right into me. I didn't need to catch him in the air, and I was able to get her done. So here I am going against Palutena. She's a goddess, but I'm a princess, and here we are going to show that princesses are better than goddess. You can spam the up smash all you want, back air, and then ooh to the down air. What you know about that Zelda Ken combo, though? this is, Zelda's strong suit is when your opponent is off stage. Limit their options with the Din's Fire or the Phantom Blade and the Nair. Maybe try to hit them with another aerial if they try to recover past behind you and they're at Hyper Sense. If you can, you killed my Phantom Blade? I will remember that. How dare you? So yeah, you can use your down B as a bit of a shield. Nayru's Love does reflect most projectiles. That can be reflected. And when it comes to your opponent reflecting your projectiles, most think that Din's Fire is a projectile, but it's not really, in that it can't be reflected. It's just an explosion. But your down special is a projectile, so that will be reflected at you. So, caution, word of caution to y'all. Going to, just space her out. You want to counter me? I will throw you off stage, and I remember when you killed me. Ha! You get the sword! Killing Palutena at a pretty decent percentage. And here we are going against Ganondorf for the final game. You have kidnapped me too many times, put me in dangers, put me in harm's way too many times, Ganondorf. I'm going to show you what a good princess can do, and that's defend herself with magic. From a distance or up close. Your Nair is a fantastic approach option, also another combo breaker. Probably your better aerial when it comes to racking up damage and linking combos. She doesn't have much in the combo game. You can do down tilt to up tilt, a couple of up tilts maybe, and then, bait them out, fake them out for an aerial after an up tilt with maybe an up smash. Since it is multi-hit, you might be able to catch your opponent with that. Otherwise, Nayru's Love and Nair are good combo starters and linkers into your tilts. Her forward tilt can be angled a couple of different ways, and it does have pretty okay range. It's probably her best poking tool because her jab is kind of garbage. You can get a couple of jabs in there, but for the most part, it's not even amazing shield pressure. So you just want to try to get in your grabs. You don't have a lot of follow-ups off of grabs. Definitely nothing guaranteed or even really close to guaranteed. So, see how they recover from each of your throws. If you throw them upwards, it's not going to give you much knockback. So maybe you'll be able to surprise them with a Nair or a Nayru's Love or a Fair. Or if they're not going to air dodge your up air, by all means go for the up air because that's going to be a lot of damage. Unless you're really good at pinpointing those sweet spots on the Fair and the Dare. Now I think... Oh, there's the Fair. What you know about it, Ganon? You want a princess that doesn't defend herself? She's in another castle. Anyways, that is Zelda. A glass cannon, you gotta be precise, you gotta be defensive. She's a pretty hard character to get used to when it comes to, comparing her to the rest of the cast. But she is quite strong and offers a lot of tools if you can use them the way that they should be used. Anyways, that is all this week. If you would like to have me cover another character, all the ones on screen I have covered, so check out the playlist if you would like to see any of them. Next week will be Little Mac, so let me know who you'd like to see me use after that.